Recording? Alright. Hello everyone! My name's Christian and welcome to a game called Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Now this game is pretty old. It was made for the Nintendo DS. That's why you see a DS emulator. I want to play the original trilogy, but I don't have any money. So I'm going to be playing this instead, which is very much similar to it. So, new game, episode 1, the first Turnabout. Let's go. Okay. Oh boy, murder! Damn it, why me? I don't fucking know. I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Let me show you what it happened. August 3rd, 1947, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Yeah, don't blame me, boy. Right! Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew! I'm glad I made it on time. At the court record. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Ew, I'm so guilty! I'm guilty! Give me a death sentence! I'm free to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over! I'm finished! Finished! I can't let me move on her! I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me! Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. I don't think you see that. My name is Phoenix Wright. I think we know that already. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap who dated her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. Yeah, no shit! But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That night I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Ah, here we are. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial to decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to assess your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few short questions. Answer them clearly and consistently. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Ah, that's easy. It's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name? Woo! I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Oh. No! No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here! Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it anytime, okay? Well, here we go, the court record. Sydney's autopsy report. Time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blood trauma. Yeah, I think we get that. Anyways. Hurry to check it off. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's turn your answer. Who is the victim in this case? That's Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the case? What was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor, next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Nice. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. So I have a piece of evidence. Yeah, statue. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Yeah. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call the first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. I'm tired. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped it? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were going to get it! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Did they all die? I wasn't dumped. She was just taking my phone calls. Or seeing me, ever! What the hell anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was sitting on the bed. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe one of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Nice. Nice. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was sitting on the bed. The question is irrelevant to the case. Oh, dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That chicken shit dog. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I bet the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You were to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Harry is honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! Yeah, I went there. I was there, I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts! Dude, Jill! She was one home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Objection! The defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call to witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sword to the stand. Just begin. Mr. Sword, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sword, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony, witness account, alright. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry since he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. There I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I coiled in Wright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Yeah, that's a contradiction right there. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Yeah, you can. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your persuasion. Blackout record added to the court record. No, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness is giving. Lies? What? It was lying. It was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in it. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony. Cross-examination. Witness account. Alright, let's go. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he may be in a hurry since the door half open behind him. Hold it! Half open, you say? Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see, and what happened next? Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Hold it! What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. Isn't the same thing? Sure words have never been spoken. Anyone who would look inside. Why did Payne cut him off so quickly? So you looked into the apartment. What happened then? And I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Hold it! So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? I thought I'd call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Ah, there it is! Contradiction! Right there! Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy knows the time of death as the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, there. Oh, oh, great, what now? This is trivial. The witness nearly forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Wright, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a real good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beg at more lies. See through one and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Witness testimony, the time of discovery. Alright guys, let's go. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of the program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. And sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying time on the taped program. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. You may cross-examine this. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Alright, cross-examination time. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. You said her, not saw? Yes, her. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, least of all my watch. Isn't that a little strange? So you said you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to say he wouldn't hear anything. I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Well, I find that hard to believe. Like a record, it was a... Actually, wait. Maybe I go back. Let me go back. Maybe right here? Maybe right here? There we go. Like a record. I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I found it hard to believe. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution just said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or video. Yeah, the defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawyer? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sawyer, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawyer. Let's hear your testimony. Once more, please. Witness testimony. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, a minor weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. I saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Alright, cross-examination. Let go! Actually, I didn't thought I saw it. Hold it! That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered that table clock. A table clock? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the matter with it. He didn't use it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Well, I find it very hard to believe objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? Why, you with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sot. Hey, I saw it there. Okay, that's a clock. You had it, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yeah, I do! Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction! Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove it I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard! Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Stark, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was drilled into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Oh great, what now? What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never, look, I need the clock, I heard, no, I need that thought, wow. Shut up! I hate you! It was him! I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Order! Order in the court, I say! Your Honor, moment please. There is a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright! Your Honor? You claim the sound of the witness. The clock. Yes! This whole case is right on this. I better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawyer heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clearly if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Starr heard and the actual time of day. So, Mr. Starr, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Oh, what is he talking about? Well, it seems like the clock is running the 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know who's running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you would have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Dear, it's okay. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you dig the witness. Actually, wait, what? Unfortunately, wait. Hold on, what? Wait, what happened? I come all the way down here and testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You know it's all slime. I almost had him. sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sonic. Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time down to the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you just say the clock was really slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Hey, tough words! Let's see, pull this one off! Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad that day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Stole It, or should I say, Mr. Did It? Damn you with it! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find a true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Confetti everywhere! Woohoo! He's not guilty, everybody. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Saw was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman and checked it. You see, when people were out of the house that day, when Larry went to our apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, I still can't believe you won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. No. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! What? Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad! Larry, you're innocent! The case is closed! But my Sydney, when he's gone, man, gone forever! Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlights now. Harry Potts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this. Wait a minute. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my tree. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this one clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Oh, I feel bad for him. Larry! Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite odd in her own way. Yeah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your brain? Lose how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I guess the statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some junk to her. Huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock that you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needs a clock, that's all. You think so? You think so? It's a very heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Evan! Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. You never know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to his butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. Alright, Jesus. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first case trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Dang, Rick, it's good to have friends." I'm pretty sure he's going to pay me, unless you count the clock, maybe. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And I promise to tell the chief about me and Larry will be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Case closed. Case closed. A brand new episode is added. Turnabout sisters. Wonderful. Well, I think that's going to conclude this episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider liking, subscribing, and doing whatever else you need to do. Anyways, I'll see you all next time. Bye!